I hope you're having a lovely week. I'm sorry this video is, well, it's late because I should have done one last week, but we're so close to completing on our house now that my brain wasn't working. It would have been a rubbish video and I had hardly any time to do anything. So I thought I'd wait until this week where it's a little bit calmer and I could chat to you about health and fitness, because everyone thinks about that when they get engaged, whether it's just a little bit or whether you become, some people it takes up quite a lot of their time because they're really worried about how they're going to look or how much weight they want to lose to fit into their dress, that sort of thing. So I just thought I'd explain to you how I've gone about it. I sort of said to myself that once it got to the 12-month countdown for me, like literally to the day, that I would be perfect. I'd eat really healthy all the time, I'd exercise all the time, so that, you know, I'd feel amazing by the time the day came around. Well, it didn't really go to plan, because on the day countdown I actually had a kidney infection, and that was for a good week and a half. So I didn't really want to eat healthy, I didn't want to exercise, I was in bed most of the time. So once I finally started to get over that, I then just found that I was putting so much pressure on myself, thinking I'm already a week into this now, that I would almost eat rubbish to rebel against myself, because I was telling myself I couldn't eat it, and then I didn't want to exercise. It was a real mission to just go out for a walk or something, and I was annoying myself because I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to feel healthy and be healthy for my wedding day, but I just was obviously being too hard on myself about it, and like I said, was rebelling against myself. So I wanted to look for women that I felt that could motivate me in a positive, healthy way from now until my wedding day, and after, obviously, to keep it as a lifestyle. Because for me, I want healthy to be a lifestyle, because what I was doing before is I'd eat rubbish, you know, for a few weeks, and then I'd have a couple of weeks of being healthy, and then I would almost make a point that I was being healthy to my friends. Like if we were chatting about exercise, I say, oh yeah, I'm having my smoothie this morning, but I don't tell them all the days that I'm having cereal or, you know, a sausage sandwich or something. And I just want it to be that when I'm being healthy, that's the normal, so I don't have to tell people every time to make it feel like I'm doing it. I just want it to be who I am and how I live. So the two women that I found really helpful were Ashy, who is based over in Australia, and she is a fitness person. She runs a gym, she does lots of stuff on social media, I'm sure you've heard of her. And Mel Wells, who is based in the UK, and she's more about how to love your body, how to change your mindset on food. So I would watch and read things that they would post, and Mel has a book called The Goddess Revolution, and that's actually where it really started to help change my mindset, because it's just about taking that pressure off yourself and doing things that you enjoy, and working out more how about your body feels rather than how it looks. And if you base it on how your body feels, you're going to be happier. And I've been doing this for about 3 weeks now, just trying to change my mindset. So when I'm hungry, I used to want to eat lots of rice and pasta all the time because I assumed it was the only way I'd feel full, and a salad wouldn't fill me up, and that was my mindset. So I decided to change it, and I made lots of vegetables or sweet potato with some fish instead, and I was surprised at how much energy I had and how I didn't feel bloated. I just felt nicely full, where I used to assume bloated as being full, and that was good. But you can actually be full without feeling really like ugh all the time, which is what I would do. So I've been doing it for about 3 weeks. And the other thing is exercise. Obviously that's really important, and we all have goals and aims for it, which I still have, but I want to enjoy the exercise that I do, because then I'm more likely to want to do it. So for example, my friends, we've created a little circuit group amongst us, because one of my other close friends is getting married very close timing to me, and we're bridesmaids for each other, this, that and the other, so we're all in it together. And we've bought some equipment off the internet, and we literally take it down to the park, we set up our own circuits, and we do a workout, like circuit workout for 45 minutes, and we have such a laugh, because not only are you doing the exercise, but you chat and you joke and you're silly with each other while you're doing it. So it's just a really good fun, and it makes us meet up, because so often we're so busy with our lives, we think we're catching up regularly because we text every day, but it could easily be 3 weeks before we've seen each other. This makes us get together and we have fun, and I do think that doing it with your friends just gives you that extra motivation, in personal opinion anyway. And I'm just really enjoying it so far, and I'm hoping that by the time the wedding comes, you know, I'll be going from strength to strength now. So rather than rushing for chocolate, you know, I make sure I have a day a week as well where I do some cooking and I prep food. I think that's a big thing about just being organised. So if you know you've got a busy week of work, set one day aside, or just an afternoon. It doesn't take as long as I thought either. I used to think I needed a whole day, but I can cook up some healthy, like, you know, the non-sugary brownies or something, just to have a little snack if I think I'll need it, and soups and stuff, and it will take me 2 to 3 hours, and I'll have lunches ready and dinners if I need them, if I'm going to be working late shifts. And that makes a difference as well. If you try and cook while you're hungry, you're more likely to go for, well, I find I'm more likely to go for the pasta or the rubbish or you know, junk food in general, because you just want to eat the quickest thing that you think you're going to feel full. But if you're prepared and you make it in advance and it's there ready, so as soon as you just get that little bit hungry, like, right, I have my soup now, then you don't, I found that I'm not craving the stuff. I'm really surprising myself as I say this, honestly, because I used to crave chocolate all the time. But it is working. I say I will tag their Twitter name, so it's Mel Wells and Ashy Bynes, because I'm just finding them a really good motivation at the moment. But I'd love to know your stories too. So, you know, what are you doing to get healthy? What did you do while you were getting married? Did you change much? Weren't you bothered? Just let me know. Comment underneath. Don't forget as well, you can tweet to me at Charlotte's Vlog and find me on Facebook too. So that's facebook.com/Charlotte's Vlog. Have a lovely week and I'll see you next week, hopefully.